Bailey Ramsey and others.
For the Lady Cowboys,
would that be easier?
For the Lady Cowboys, some of their non-starters, number 2, Bailey Ramsey, number 3, Tyler Nez, number 5, Brindley Swap, number 10, Riley Anderson, number 11, Gracie Glover, number 12, Morgan Stewart, number 13, Marley Daly, number 14, Mikhail Kabonik, number 15, Addie Shakespeare, number 21, Catherine White, number 31, Cambry Beckstead, number 32, Katie Riddle, number 33, Macy Stewart, number 35, Chloe Collins, and number, of course, 24, Jessie Glover. And these are the non-starters for the Lady Cowboys.
And the non-starters for the Lady Beaver. First off there, assistant coaches are Brittany Hoyle and Kayleen Washburn. Non-starters are number 11, Kensley Carter, number 12, Taylor Brown, number 15, Emery Robinson, number 20, Casey Erickson, number 24, Charlie Jessup, number 25, Braylee Robinson, number 31, Tasia Marshall, number 32, Caitlin Lim, number 34, Avery Brown, and number 44, Hallie Hutchings.
So we're excited to bring you this game, and it's time for the starting lineups for both of these teams. And we're excited for the tip-off. Appreciate all the sponsors who bring you basketball on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10. So first of all, starting for the Kanab Cowboys, Josie Latham. And she is a senior for this Lady Cowboy team.
Senior heavy Cowboy team.
Yeah, it is. Both teams, this is both teams extremely experienced. The Beavers will start 4 seniors and a junior. And here's Tavy Gale, the Pink Panther, as she and Latham meet at half court. And then they're kind of trying to figure out what to do.
They've got basketball on their mind. All this handshakes and fist bumps.
Got a blush from Tavy Gale.
Pink Panther's actually pink.
Other starters, Brindley Cornell. It's chaos out here. Brittlin Carter for the Lady Beavers. Now, Sydney McDonald for the Kanab Cowboys. She's a senior, so is Carter. And Cornell, only a junior. And here's Sydney Gillens for the Beavers, leading scorer, 21, and also a senior. Now number 34, Cassidy Glover for the Lady Cowboys, also a senior. And she hit some big shots last night against the North Summit Braves. And then the only underclassman starting for the Beavers is Brooklyn Crum, number 23. Last starter is Jessie Anderson. I thought she was key in the game last night as well, as she owned the paint.
She kind of took the driving lanes away, made everything that got into the paint contested.
And the final starter, Nixon Davis for the Lady Beavers. Davis also playing a huge role in the Beavers' victory.
She did. She's just been a formidable force in the paint all season long, and it's going to be fun to watch Nixon and Jessie duke it out in the post tonight.
These are two teams that mirror each other. Lots of great shooting, great defense, great offense. Kanab a little on the more offensive side than the Beavers. The Beavers tend to be defensive. On the season, in the region standings, the Kanab Cowboys average 60.6 points per game and allowed 36. The Beavers score 51, allow 33. The Beavers will want a low score, while the Lady Cowboys will want a higher score. Hope you enjoyed the Snow College pregame. Again, Snow College was selected a top 10 college by the Aspen Institute. Check out Snow College at snow.edu. It's time for the tip-off of this evening's game, sponsored by South Creek Shell, as well as Kanab Furniture. And here we go. It's the state championship game between the Beavers and the Cowboys.
It's going to be Latham in the box to jump for the Lady Cowboys.
And Davis for the Lady Beavers. Here we go, and we're off in the championship game. The tip won by the Lady Cowboys. It'll be Sid McDonald. Sydney, cross-court pass to Cornell. Cornell drives in, kicks back out to Latham, covered by Gale. Latham drives to left hand, kicks back out, wide open. Here's Glover for 3, and she knocks it down. And that's the start the Lady Cowboys want.
Dribble penetration there by Glover, and then found the open shooter.
That's a Lumber Plus 3-pointer. Now the Beavers with the ball. Gillens over to Carter. Just underway here at the Events Center in Ogden, Utah, campus of Weber State University. Here's Gillens on the left side, cut off by Cornell. Now to Carter, man-to-man defense by the Lady Cowboys. Here's Gillens, goes up, shot, no good. Rebound gonna be taken by Gale. Her shot back up and in.
Great rebound there by Gale with the putback. 2-3 our score.
Both teams executing on their first possession.
It's a great sign for both. Here's Cornell, covered by Gillens. Cornell to Glover. Looking inside for Latham. Can't find her, though. Underside to Anderson. Here's Davis. Kicks back up to McDonald. McDonald, a contested three-point shot, but Sydney McDonald buries it anyway. A three-pointer sponsored by Houston's Trails End Restaurant.
Jess Anderson deserves some credit. She constricted the defense from the post and then kicked it out to McDonald.
Inside-outside game for the Cowboys, working early. 6:41 left. It is 6-2. Lady Cowboys with the lead. Here's Gale to Gillens. Gillens shot from the left side up. No good. Rebound taken by Glover. Now Gale picks up foul number 1, the first foul of the game.
And you can feel all the momentum and all the intensity as the Kanab really excited. It's raining threes for Kanab. Gale picks up her first foul early on in the first quarter.
Already in the game, the Cowboys, Lady Cowboys, 2 for 2 from the field. So it's Kanab with a 4-point lead, 6-2. 6:23 left, your Beaver Medical Clinic score update. Here's Glover with it. Glover covered by Crum. Over to Anderson. Anderson back out to Latham. And Kanab will pull it out, reset the offense. Latham, the ball stolen by Gale, and now Latham will pick up a foul, and that's Tavy Gale. You cannot cross over in front of the Pink Panther.
No, you cross over, you're pretty much asking for the ball to be stolen, and but Latham doing a good job trying to get the ball back. There's a little bit too much contact.
So both teams with 1 team foul. The Beavers down 6-2, 6:09 left. That is your Eagles Landing score update. Here's Britlin Carter covered by Latham on the right side to Gillens. Gillens drives in, left hand over to Gale. Gale drives in, goes up with a shot. It's up and in. Gale with 4, all 4 of Beavers' points.
Great execution by the Lady Beavers, just moving the ball quickly to get the easy bucket.
It's a tough shot. It was well contested. She just made a great shot.
6-4, McDonald's to Cornell. Cornell, 3-point jumpers up and no good. Rebound can be taken by Davis. Davis gets it to Carter. First miss of the game for the Lady Cowboys. Here's Carter straight away, right side now to Gale. Gale covered now by Latham on the switch. Gale over to Crum. Crum will drive, penetrate, over to Carter. Carter pass a little high. Gets back to Crum. Here's Gillens with the ball. Back to Carter. The Lady Beavers will like to spread it out. She'll drive in, gets it over to Gillens. Gillens, 2-point jumpers up short. No good. Rebound to Jessie Anderson. Back comes Sydney McDonald. It's Kanab with the lead, 6-4, 5:03 in the first. Your Barney Trucking score update. And now there's going to be a foul on the outside. I think that might be Britlin Carter.
Sydney McDonald just, the dribble didn't get stopped, saw a crease, got into the heart of the defense, and fouled there on the ground via baseline inbound. 2 Beavers
reach on that. It could have been Carter or Gillens. They got Britlin with that one.
Substitution in the game, Taylin Brown checking in for Brooklyn Crum.
Inside there's Anderson. Anderson goes up, blocked by Davis, but a foul. That'll send her to the free throw line. The Beaver Valley Chevron free throw line. We'll take a break while they shoot the free throws.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
1 out of 2, it's 7-4, our score. Kanab with a 3-point lead, 4:44 left in the first. As your Timberline Inn score update, top of the key here is Carter. Great pressure defense by the Lady Cowboys. The intensity good with both teams. Here's Gillens. A weave defense near a backcourt. It was tipped, so it wouldn't have mattered. Here's Carter straight away. She'll fake, go in, over to Brown. Brown back outside. Lady Beavers patient on this tough offense. This one, they say, will be tipped as well. That actually is just off Gillens' foot. Should have been backcourt. On the left side, right side, here's Gale for 3. No good, rebound though, Taylin Brown. Oh no, Brown with the foul.
Yeah, that was a interesting call, as it looked like she had good position, but the ref had a better angle. So now Lady Beavers, 4 girls playing with the foul.
Really like the just the overall intensity of the Lady Cowboys defense. They kind of pushing that Beaver offense out towards midcourt.
Yeah, contesting everything. Here's the Kanab Lady Cowboys with the ball. It's Cornell driving down the baseline, steps back, takes a shot, no good. But there's the rebound to Glover. Glover's shot back up, no good. Carter with the rebound, and the Lady Beavers on the run. Lady Beavers will cut over. Carter goes up, and she will make her shot from the middle. Brittlin Carter cuts the lead to 1.
Pretty shot by Carter. She just attacked the defense, took what they gave her, and gets her first 2 points of the game.
That's what happens when you don't get the ball stopped.
Yep, 3:31 left. 8-7. Lady Beavers by 1. Oh, it's 6, 7-6. There's the ball, McDonald inside to Anderson. Anderson goes up, it's stolen away by Tavy Gale on the backside. On the right side, Gale goes all the way in. We'll step back over to Davis. Davis, ball's knocked away, and a foul. Gonna go to Josie Latham.
Gale doing a good job taking the ball quickly down the floor, driving it in. And unfortunately for the Lady Cowboys, that's gonna be 2 fouls on Josie Latham.
Looks like Lady Cowboys gonna stay man-to-man in this inbounds play.
Here's Gale, throwing it up to Carter. Nearly 3 on Latham. Carter goes up, fake shot up and in. Brittlin Carter, and now the Beavers have their first lead of the game. 8-7 at the 2:57 mark. That is your Glazier Family Market score update. Sydney McDonald, top of the key now to Cornell. Cornell, long three-point jumper up, no good. But there's Glover with another offensive rebound. Now Sydney McDonald up, no good as well. And Taylin Brown with the rebound for the Beavers.
They got back-to-back threes. You're going to shoot those. You're going to have to make a high percentage.
Lady Beavers with the ball in the first lead of the game. 8-7, 2:29 left. Here's Carter. He'll give it to Jones. Jones drives all the way in. Left-hand layup, no good. Little contact and rebound to Glover. Back comes Sydney McDonald. McDonald underneath. Going to be taken by the Lady Cowboys. McDonald cross-court pass to Latham. Latham to Anderson. Anderson turns and scores.
Very unselfish play there. Latham had a good shot, passed the ball for a better shot.
And Coach Luce wants a timeout. Kanab retakes the lead. We'll be back.
Ready to start your next project? Head over to Lumber Plus True Value for the tools and accessories you need at great prices, like a DeWalt 34-piece 1/4-inch and 3/8-inch drive socket set. Right now it's just $29.99 while supplies last. Each set includes 6-point vanadium steel sockets in standard or metric sizes and a 72-tooth quick-release 3/8-inch drive ratchet. The set comes in a sturdy case with removable tray. Don't miss out on this great bargain of the month while supplies last at Lumber Plus True Value in Kanab.
This has all the elements of a championship game that you would want. The Cowboys and the Beavers going back and forth. Right now it's the Cowboys 9, the Beavers 8, the Beavers with the ball. And, as far as I'm concerned, this tempo favors the Lady Cowboys of Kanab.
It does. This is their type of game that they like to play, and they do very, very well at seeing the floor, just like that last play. Anderson's left all by herself under there, and Coach Luce wanted to talk about something, though, so we'll see how the next 2 minutes of the quarter go.
1-2-2 zone defense now by the Lady Cowboys, and then they flash back to man.
So here's Carter with it over to Gale. Gale covered by McDonald on the switch. She'll get to Gillens. Gillens. And Sydney McDonald playing great defense, pushes Gillens out. Carter in the corner to Gillens. Gillens, the senior, with the left hand, will switch back in the corner. Here's Carter, three-point jumper short. And it's going to go down to Cornell. And the Lady Cowboys on the run. Cornell, and the ball's going to be down on the floor. Taken, Taylin Brown will tie up. Cornell, it goes to the Lady Beavers.
Hey, Taylin Brown doing a good job, just seeing an opportunity jumping on the ball, so she'll get credit for a steal with the jump ball.
Yeah, just good hustle by the Lady Beavers on pursuit. Here comes Carter with the ball. 1:29 left in the first, 9-8. Your Utah Independent Bank score update. Left side, here's Jones. Jones back to Carter. Carter, three-point jumper right side, no good. Anderson with a board, and she'll get it to McDonald. Approaching a minute left in the first. Outside, here's Glover, who's checked in the game. Jesse Glover. Back to McDonald. McDonald covered by Carter. Man-to-man defense still for the Lady Beavers. That's about all they will play, while Kanab might shift different defenses. Top of the key, here's Glover. She drives in. She'll go all the way. Beautiful seal by it was actually, let's see, I messed up. Cassidy, good seal by Jesse Glover. Right side, here's Gale for the Lady Beavers. Top of the key, Braylee Robinson, who's checked in to Gillens. Gillens, three-point jumper up, and she knocks it down. The first three-pointer for Gillens. That's a Fish Lake Lumber three-pointer.
Beautiful shot, Gillens. That's her first bucket of the quarter. Extend the lead to 2.
Here comes McDonald to Glover. Cassidy with it. Back to McDonald. 25 seconds left in the quarter. It's the Beavers 11, the Cowboys 9. Your Jones DeMille Engineering score update. McDonald drives in, splits the defenders up, and a layup for Sidney McDonald. 5 points in the quarter.
Sid's electric off the dribble. Just a nasty crossover into the lane and the hoop.
These two teams going at it. We're all tied at 11. Carter with it over to Gale. Gale drives in, loses the handle, and it's going to be stolen away by Cordell as the first quarter ends. And it ends as we began, all tied at 11. We'll be back.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing, Flying J, and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 Interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazer's Family Market in Kanab. Not only do they have the highest standard of customer service and the friendliest checkers in Utah, you'll save 15 cents per gallon on high-quality Chevron gasoline when you spend $50 or more. And you'll save at Glazer's Family Market with their weekly specials. For guaranteed freshness in their meat and produce departments plus short lines, visit Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazer's Family Market in Kanab.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, Rhett Jackson, Pepper Gale, Barrett Hilton here at the D Event Center. It's all tied at 11 as we start second quarter action. And as we talked about the key stats of the game, sponsored by State Farm, we talked about field goal percentage. Pepper, what do you see?
I see the almost identical stats. Beaver shooting 45, Kanab shooting 46 rebounds apiece for each team as well.
Okay, it's close, 11-11, just starting second quarter action. Welcome all our listeners from the Kanab and Beaver areas. Now steal by Braylee Robinson on the turnover. Robinson will go down, inside to Gale on the baseline. Gale in a little bit of trouble. She'll dribble out and get it to Carter. Beavers will reset the offense. On the baseline, here's Gale. Gale will fake, go, 8-foot jumper. Gale's no good. And then Brown tipped out of bounds by number 33, who's checked in the game. That's Macy Stewart. Another substitution. It'll be Taylin Brown out, Nixon Davis after a very short break. So Jesse Anderson resting for the Kanab Cowboys. Here's Gale on the baseline. Looking for Gillens. Now has Gillens on the baseline. Back to Gale. Gale will step out, go into the middle. Back to Carter. Carter steps in, fakes, goes up, a lot of contact. She will go to the free throw line. We'll take a break and shoot some free throws.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
Bridlin Carter goes 1 for 2. The Beavers retake the lead in this second period of play. So 1 for 2. Now Kanab with the ball. 7:23 left in the half. Just underway in second quarter action. Here's Glover with it. That is Jesse inside to Gracie Glover. And there'll be a foul. This might be number 2 on Bridlin Carter.
That's going to mean trouble for the Lady Beavers as...
No, 40, Nixon Davis.
But that's 2 on Davis. So she's in foul trouble. She's going to head to the penalty box, I would imagine.
Yeah, one of the rules for Coach John Marshall is 2 fouls and you sit for the rest of the half. So a couple substitutions for the Lady Beavers. This will be a key point in the game with some subs on the floor for both teams.
It will. Brooklyn Crum and Taylor Brown checking in for Carter and Davis.
So it's 12-11. Beavers with 1-point lead. 7-11 left in the half. Here's Glover. That's Jessie Glover. She'll drive to Gracie Glover. Shot up, no good. Rebound will be taken by Tavy Gale for the Beavers. And the Beavers on the run. Gale will back out over to Gillens. Gillens fakes, drives, kicks back out to Gale. Now the Beavers will reset that offense. 6:50 left in the half. That is your Zion Pharmacy score update. Shot up and in. There's Tavy Gale again, the Pink Panther driving.
Hey, the senior's making a bid on her farewell game, not wanting to drop a loss. Great execution by 10.
Biggest lead of the game for the Beavers, 14-11. And a shot no good by the Lady Cowboys, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Beavers.
Several substitutions coming in the game here. Cornell for McDonald, and Cassidy coming out, being replaced by number 2. I believe that's Bailey Ramsey.
That last three looked like Sydney pulled a string.
Yeah.
Didn't quite draw iron.
Well, and it was super high. And there wasn't a whole lot of pressure, but the arch was really high. Here's Gale to Crum, who's checked in the game. On the left side now to Gillens. Gillens looking for Robinson. Looking inside, not there. Over to Crum. Crum on the baseline will drive. 6-foot jumper by Crum, no good. Rebound gonna go to number 2, Bailey Ramsey. Ramsey will bring it ahead for the Lady Cowboys. And it is a double dribble turnover on the Cowboys. And Brett, that's something the Cowboys have to be very careful of.
Yeah, they can't have empty trips, and by empty I mean not get a shot off because of the turnovers. Otherwise, you're going to come back and have to play against this well-oiled half-court machine of the Lady Beavers.
Well, I love both of these coaches up and coaching, encouraging the girls, both encouraging. Here's Gale with the ball for the Beavers. And Gale loses her footing, and it will go out of bounds back to the Lady Cowboys. Great sportsmanship. Gracie Glover helping up Tavy Gale.
It was, and you know, that's what we talked about off air. Around the floor, these girls are battling it out, but they're still friends. Great sportsmanship, good camaraderie. Just always heartwarming to see in contests like this.
5:44 left in the first half, 14-11. That is your Beaver Valley Hospital score update. Now an illegal screen on the Lady Cowboys. Let's see what the call is.
Brindley Cornell.
Yeah, that'll be on Brindley Cornell. I think that's her first personal foul. So 14 fouls on the Cowboys, 5 on the Beavers, and it's Gale back for the Lady Beavers, covered by Gracie Glover. Gale over to Gillens. Gillens will take another shot inside the three-point line. Shot no good. And there's Ramsey. Gale steals it up, no good. And rebound back to Ramsey. Back to Gracie Glover. Kanab on the run in the corner. There's Cornell. She'll drive all the way to the bucket. And a steal again to Gale as she strips it from Cornell, picked up by Crum, and the Lady Beavers on the run. There's Gale at the free throw line. Out to Robinson. Three-point coming, no good. Rebound. Going to go off of Crum to the Lady Cowboys. Boy, after a hot shooting first quarter, this one's gone cold.
It has, and you know, this is where both teams, they've just got to settle down just a little bit. It's hard to in an atmosphere like this, but they've got to settle down. They're not taking the greatest shots, struggling a little bit. They seem to keep their composure, play their game.
Very little post play.
Yeah, almost none.
Neither team's looking to dump the ball in the post and then play off of it.
And credit that defensive intensity.
That's true. There's a lot of ball pressure.
Here's Glover, nice crossover on Gale. She goes all the way in. The freshman makes it happen.
Well, there's one way to get it into the post, either entry it with a pass or penetration off the dribble.
So stops a 3-0 run. Here's Gale with the ball. Gale covered by McDonald, out to Crum. Crum on the left side, out to Carter. That pass too hard and gonna go away, Gracie Glover. And here's Britlin Carter, and she'll steal it. Oh, nearly steal it back. Glover gets it back herself. Great poise by the freshman. Top of the key. It's 14-13. Beavers with a 1-point lead. 4:25 left in the first. That is your White Insurance score update. Here's Ramsey with it. Ramsey, top of the key, over to Glover. Glover steps back, 8-foot jumper up, no good. Rebound gonna go to Carter. Carter comes back for the Lady Beavers. 4 minutes left in the second. The Beavers with that 1-point lead. Coach John Marshall slows it down. That pace definitely not favoring the Lady Beavers. Here's Crum, 2-point jumper up, no good. Rebound to Cornell. Shot's a little flat. Cornell will bring it up as she pushes the action. And really steps back 3. Her shot up looked good, but it wasn't good. And it's going to be Ramsey off the bench with a boost, and she goes up. A lot of contact, no call. And then Taylin Brown tracks down the board. And there'll be a timeout. That's a Fish Lake Lumber timeout. Drive a little, save a lot from Beaver. We'll be back.
For over 75 years, Garcane Energy has provided quality electrical service to South Central Utah and Northern Arizona. Garcane Energy's first lines were energized in December 1939. Now Garcane serves over 16,000 square miles of service territory, including 4 national parks with over 2,200 miles of line. Garcane Energy just isn't about electricity, it's about improving the quality of life for their customers. That's why they give back to the community and support the Kanab Cowboys in local 1A, 2A schools. Garcane Energy, quality service and local control.
They are good teams.
Looks like we're back here.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, and Rhett Jackson. And these two student bodies, this is what high school basketball's really, it's just a lot of fun.
But I'm loving in the Beaver student section, you got Mark Evans, the counselor for Beaver High School, front and center. And you get the faculty involved with student bodies. That's always so much fun.
A lot of fans here at the D Event Center. Just a reminder, we're going to have players of the game for both teams. And sponsored by Glazer Family Market at Mike's Food Town. Great support for their local athletes. Here's Brittlin Carter with the ball. She's covered by Gracie Glover. Gale to Gillens. Gillens now to Crum. Lady Beavers look a little bit more deliberate on offense, but there's Sydney McDonald stopping an interior pass to Tavy Gale.
That was a great look by Crum, but Sydney McDonald, she read that and she was there. She's like, nope, nobody's going to backdoor me.
Coach John Marshall might have listened to your red as they tried to get that pass underneath. Gillens with the pass. Cornell falls down, contact and shoots and scores, and the harm. It'll be Sid Gillens to the line after the bucket.
That foul's going to go to, I couldn't tell,
Jessie Anderson.
Jessie Anderson.
How many fouls is that?
That's just one on Jessie Anderson, and Brooklyn Crum's going to take a seat, replaced by Braylee Robinson.
So she'll go to the free throw line. That's the Beaver Valley Chevron free throw line for the Lady Beavers. Their family snack after the game, go out to the Dairy Queen. That pushes the lead up to 4. 17-13, biggest lead of the game for the Beavers. Or is it just 3? It is 4.
No, it's 4.
17-13, hasn't changed on the clock yet. So 4-point lead. Here's Gracie Glover, the freshman. With great proposure, she just splits the defenders. And how about the freshman?
Yeah, came off of a high ball screen and got into the crease, and then there was no help side defense, which is, I think, even surprised her. So she just kissed it off the glass.
She's a definite candidate for sub of the game. And there's Brittlin Carter going up, and her shot on the baseline, up and in. And now we're starting to cook again at the D Event Center.
It was an identical play. Gracie and then Carter.
Lead saves it for McDonald, goes in. Wow, going to call a foul on Brittlin Carter. And for Carter, that'll be number 2, forcing a substitution.
And you want to stay within the game plan, but I really, so far, and it doesn't really matter which of the Lady Beavers has guarded Sydney McDonald, but she's able to cross over and get where she wants off the dribble. She needs to be aggressive off the dribble.
But the Lady Beavers have seen Sydney shoot from the outside. They're not giving a lot of space, which gives the advantage to the other player. And here's Taylor Brown with the foul.
That was just a heads-up moment. Brown was caught unaware. A great inbounds lob pass to Anderson, and she'll go to the free throw line for her second time this game.
So we'll keep it here. She goes to the Garkin Energy free throw line. Shot up and missed by Anderson. So the lead stays at 4, 19-15.
Check the Lady Cowboys, only 1 of 4 from the free throw line this half.
That's your Honey Marketplace score update. 1 out of 3 so far. She'll have 1 more coming. 1 out of 2 in the first quarter. Here's the second free throws up and good. So 2 out of 4. Cowboys draw even at 50%. So here's Gale with 2:35 left in the half. It's the Beavers with the ball and that 3-point lead. Gale on the right side, covered by McDonald. She'll go out, picked up by Glover. Double team coming over to Gillens. On the baseline, here's Crum. Crum drives up, layup coming, no good. Rebound going to be taken. I couldn't see it, but it looks like it's going to be a foul to the Cowboys.
Number 12 there, I believe Brown.
Taylor Brown. So the foul's going to be on number 33, Stewart, and 2 free throws. We'll take a break.
For a full-service pharmacy, gifts, cards, medical equipment, and diabetic supplies, visit Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main in Beaver. Beaver Drug and Gift features a full-service pharmacy, offers a wide variety of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. They're also stocked with a wide variety of items, including gift cards, a wide range of gifts and treats. Enjoy their friendly service, everyday savings, and expert advice from their knowledgeable pharmacists. That's Beaver Drug and Gift in Beaver.
Both teams 1 and 2 from the line on their last 2 trips there. And now it's still the Beavers by 4, 2016. Gracie Glover drives in, cross-court pass to Cornell. Cornell covered quickly. She drives in, great move. No good, however. And the rebound to Taylin Brown. And now a foul on Cornell. That'll be number 2 on Brindley Cornell.
And that's a rebound foul that's going to put the Lady Beavers at the free throw line.
Oh, that's a big deal. And you know, the Beavers have 3 players in foul trouble. And this is the second for the Cowboys. Latham and Cornell both with 2.
Well, and she made such a great move along the baseline and then left it short, or actually overshot it. Then a frustration foul.
Yep. Looks like Coach Ben Luce has a penalty box as well. He doesn't want to risk a 3rd foul with Latham or Cornell. Latham been singing for a long time. Here's Brown with the 1-1. Big free throws for the senior from the Beavers. It's up and in.
One thing about both teams is they have pretty good benches, and these coaches trust their bench players to come in and give them quality minutes, and so they both have that luxury.
They do. 1:58 left in the half. Right now it's 21-16, biggest lead of the game, 5 for the Beavers. Shot is up, and Brown misses the second one. And Gracie Glover with the board. Gracie Glover's been great. The freshman phenom takes a long three-point jumper, and she knocks it down. Gracie Glover carrying the Cowboys, 7 second-quarter points.
Somebody needs to tell Gracie she's in a state championship. Knock it off, huh? Wow.
Gracie Glover making a bid to be a player of the game on the Kanab side. Here's Gale with the ball.
Shooting like Father Casey, huh?
I'll say. Here's Robinson over to Crum. Crum drives baseline, steps back. It's the Beavers by 2. 21-19, 1:25 left in the half. Here's Gillens. Gillens to Gale. Gale drive baseline, cut off nicely by Glover. Back up to Sid. Coach John Marshall will reset the offense. Great intensity here for both teams. Here's Gale to Gillens. Gillens drive baseline, cut off by McDonald. Back to Gale. Gale will set the play again. Here's Glover, not giving any quarter to the Pink Panther. Tavy Gale drives over. Here's Crum. She'll step over to Robinson. Robinson drives in. Good take. Shot up and no good. Rebound, Jesse Anderson. And it'll be the Kanab Cowboys looking to take the lead or tie. And here's Glover. Glover's going to be fouled by the Lady Beavers. Silly foul, and that'll put Glover at the line, shooting 1-1.
That's one thing the Lady Beavers need to be careful of when they're trying to get a steal when a defensive rebound's been taken care of. So a quick outlet, and then the Lady Cowboys have numbers. And so these free throws are direct because the Lady Beavers tried to get the steal when the Kanab had secured the rebound.
Jesse Glover with a 1-1. First free throw's up and in. Bounces over the line, 2 out of 3 in the game for Jesse Glover.
In a state game, you're generally better off the percentages of getting back and playing defense.
That is true. Glover with 2 points in the game. Glover's second free throw's up and good as well. Takes a shooter's bounce. We're all tied up again at 21. A 5-0 run by the Lady Cowboys ties it up. That is your Jones & Mill Engineering score update. Here's Gale with the ball on the right side of Jones. Back to Gale. Gale left hand over to Crum. Crum fakes a three-point shot and over to Brown. Brown sets up. Lady Beavers a little bit out of sync. Here's Gale who catches it. 26 seconds. Gale drives in. Steps back to Brown. Brown fakes. And we'll go nearly to Crum. Nearly a steal by Gracie Glover. She anticipated the pass.
We're under 20.
15 seconds. Here's Crum with the ball. Crum to Robinson straight away. Robinson to Gale. Down to 9 seconds. And Gale covered by Gracie Glover. We'll kick off. Here's Crum. She'll drive in, go up with an 8-foot jumper up, blocked by Anderson. And that'll do it. We're all tied again. It was 11-11 at the end of one. Now we're all tied at 21. It's an awesome state championship game. The Beavers and the Lady Cowboys will be back with the Jones & Mill Engineering halftime after this.
The doctors and medical providers at the Beaver, Milford, and Parowan Medical Clinics would like to thank the local communities for their support. We are excited and pleased to help and support the schools and student athletes in their communities. In addition to sports medicine, we offer full-spectrum pediatrics care, including newborn care and well-child visits, immunizations, ear tubes, and tonsillectomies, as well as full-spectrum obstetrics and gynecology care, including C-sections and hysterectomies. We are happy to assist you and your family with all general, acute, and chronic health needs. Good luck to all our athletes.
Zion Pharmacy is your old-fashioned corner drugstore with a total healthcare center offering computerized prescription service, prompt refills, and friendly service. Zion Pharmacy carries a fine selection of tasteful gifts and greeting cards, and they can bill Medicare for diabetic and respiratory supplies. Courtney can also compound a medication, changing its strength, taste, or route of delivery to best suit the patient. Since 1984, Zion Pharmacy has been your old-fashioned corner drugstore, 14 East Center in Kanab, your gateway to better health.
The staff and administration of Beaver Valley Hospital are Beaver High School's biggest supporters. Beaver Valley Hospital takes pride in providing the highest quality health care at the state's lowest prices. New in 2018, Beaver Valley Hospital will be providing orthopedic surgery with Dr. Ben Robinson. The hospital also provides laparoscopic surgeries and maternity services that provide safe deliveries and happy babies. Beaver Valley Hospital also has a full-service care center that caters to the elderly loved ones in a home-like environment. Beaver Valley Hospital wishes the Beavers the best of luck during this sports season.
If you're looking for quality insurance from an agent with a personal touch, call White Insurance in Beaver and Parowan. Joe and Ryan White have over 30 years of experience in the insurance business and understand the needs of local residents and businesses. White Insurance is an independent company which allows them to shop around for the best rates in order to save you money on auto, home, life, health, and business insurance for any size company. Give White Insurance a call today for service with a personal touch. 438-5445. That's 438-5445.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and a repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. The service is first class. You'll get your gas pumped and windshield washed by one of their friendly employees. You'll also appreciate their clean and modern bathrooms and eager Beaver touchless car wash. Don't forget to stop by Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery. Check out their great cut fruit program with wonderful fresh-cut fruit daily. And everyone loves Honey's famous talking truck, Rusty. Get all this with the hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
The staff and management of Kane County Hospital provides professional care for you and your family. Their skilled nursing, medical, surgical, radiology, and laboratory personnel approach the needs of the community and visitors in stride with calmness and professionalism. Their 15-bed skilled nursing facility offers residents an astounding panoramic view while providing the security and comfort of home. Kane County Hospital in Kanab is dedicated to supporting academics, athletics, and activities at Kanab High School.
Welcome back. It is the Jones & Mill Engineering halftime. You just saw the Beaver High School cheerleaders. They're the state champs in the 2A classification. Now we welcome on the floor the state champs in drill, the Kanab Larriettes.
It is, and I'm so glad that we're finally getting to see the Larriettes perform, as I think maybe distance had something to do with it. I had them performing this weekend, but it's awesome. And weather, and it's awesome to have the 2A state drill team champion Kanab Larriettes taking the floor.
The operative word is finally. We're happy to see them. Give them at this stage to perform on. Heaven knows they've earned it.
Yeah, they certainly have. So while we talk about some stats and other things you can check out and watch the dance by the Kanab Larriettes, your 2A state champions, after you just watched the Beaver High School cheerleaders, the 2A state champions as well. And now we've got a state championship game between these two teams. There's a lot of talent in these two high schools.
Yes, there. And it shows a lot of commitment, good coaching, and just support.
Supporting local programs and academic and athletic achievements, building relationships and working passionately is a winning combination. Jones & Mill Engineering sponsors our halftime. So 11 points for both teams in the first, 10 in the second, 21-21 at the halftime. And Pepper, give me your take on the first half.
My take on the first half is I look at the stats and there's really only 1 or 2 point difference in every single category. Looking first at shooting percentage, the Lady Beavers shooting 40% from the field, Kanab girls shooting 33%. But if you look from three-point land, the Lady Beavers are 1 for 6, and the Lady Cowboys are 3 for 9. And so those, them able to knock down those ones from behind the arc has definitely helped the Lady Cowboys in the point category.
So I mean, the stats really, really close. And Rhett, what's your take on the first half? What did you see?
My take is that both teams defensively are dialed in. They know what each other want to do. They know each other's strengths. They know each other's weakness. So when they get the ball set at a certain side of the court, the defense already knows what that set's trying to do. So they're making each other do something they don't really want to do or they're not comfortable doing. And then to me, the wild card's Gracie Glover. The freshman's come in and had a fantastic second quarter. We talked a little bit about that in the pregame, that maybe somebody's going to come off the bench and surprise us. Gracie might be that person.
Well, she's already probably the most likely candidate for the Kanab Drug sub of the game.
Kanab United sub of the game
already.
Gracie's really and those are those types of players, the ones coaches can't really plan for. I mean, because they're kind of they're wild cards.
Well, she walks up and drains the three. I mean, that's not a freshman move. That's a senior move.
Well, and she had great defense on the ball, giving the Pink Panther a hard time, and then she'd switch off and take Gillens. And so Gracie Glover is a part of the storyline.
So it's 21-21. Let's take a look at some of our other things that we'll have later on. We're going to have a Mike's Foodtown player of the game on the Beaver side. Your hometown grocer, Mike's Foodtown in Beaver. Timberline Inn sub of the game right now, that would be Taylin Brown. If the game ended now, offering fine dining and catering, and then Caldwell Baker, key play of the game. And on the Kanab side, same awards, different sponsors.
Yeah, right now it would be the Zion Pharmacy play of the game and Garcane Energy play of the game. And one of these young ladies from the Lady Cowboys playing to be the Zion Pharmacy player of the game. And it's just, it's been well contested, hard fought, well played for the most part. It's going to probably come down to the wire.
Yes, it will.
I think whatever team can make that final run in under the 4 minute, the best run under the 4 minutes of the game is probably going to win this game.
Probably so. Jones & Mill applauds the teams for hard work, dedication, and commitment. The Race for Excellence has no finish line. We'll take another break and be back with more on the Jones & Mill Engineering Halftime.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best in cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart, and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
You won't believe what the soda fountain serves at Kanab Drug. Groves of people are touting their new delicious hot paninis, deli sandwiches, wraps, and of course soothing smoothies, shakes, malts, cones, sundaes, and sodas. Kanab Drug Soda Fountain is open until 10 p.m. featuring a fabulous outdoor patio with games. Browse Kanab Drug's unique toys, games, and gifts, or take advantage of their full-service pharmacy that offers drive-through service with a friendly, helpful staff. Since 1916, Kanab Drug in Kanab. Visit them on Facebook or go to KanabUnitedDrug.com.
Mike's Foodtown in Beaver is proud to serve Beaver County with a wide selection of items at competitive prices. Mike's Foodtown is your friendly hometown grocer and offers top quality custom meat, fresh produce, and local dairy products. The bakery and deli offer fresh baked goods, custom cut deli meats, and more. New in 2018, you can shop online and have your groceries delivered to your home. Check out mikesftn.com for more details. That's mikesftn.com. Try it out. Mike's is proud to support Beaver High School athletic and academic programs.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
By now, I'm sure you've all heard about the quality, comfortable furniture at Kanab Furniture in Kanab. But just for a reminder, let me mention that Kanab Furniture currently has great pricing on all furniture and carpet throughout the store. In need of a new sofa or recliner? Go to Kanab Furniture. How about a mattress? Go to Kanab Furniture. Maybe it's time for a new dinner table or bedroom furniture. Again, Kanab Furniture is the place to go. Quality furniture and carpet at even better prices. Kanab Furniture, 681 Shinley Drive in Kanab.
Service is important on any insurance policy, whether it's auto, home, life, or health insurance, and you can count on your Beaver area Good Neighbor State Farm agent, Brent Stapley, to give you the best service possible. Whether you have a claim or just need information about insurance, your State Farm agent is there with the Good Neighbor service we're famous for. See State Farm agent Brent Stapley in Beaver for all your insurance needs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 438-5451, 438-5451.
For enjoyable Western dining, there's only one stop in southern Utah, Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant in Kanab. Stop in for their special chicken fried steak with Bob's homemade country gravy and delicious Western entrees. They also offer takeout. Just call 644-2488. That's 644-2488. Houston's Trails Inn features remote site catering. Anywhere, anytime, anyplace. Just phone 435-899-2140. So make plans to stop by Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant and mobile catering in Kanab, where the waitresses wear guns on their hips and a smile on their lips.
Tony and Dave's Auto Center in Beaver wants to wish the Beavers the best of luck this season. Tony and Dave's Auto Center is an I-CAR Gold Class facility, the highest designation of training in the auto collision industry. So if your car is damaged in an accident, you can depend on the crew at Tony and Dave's to get your car looking like new. Visit Tony and Dave's Auto Center, 115 North Main Street in Beaver, where they can fix your car inside and out. That's Tony and Dave's Auto Center in Beaver. Happy to sponsor the Beavers this year.
We're starting over here at the D Event Center, 21-21, and these two crowds, Rhett and Pepper, this is fantastic. As you can hear now, the Lady Beavers on the floor, but this is getting loud. It's great.
That's awesome. And, you know, we're chuckling at all these kids growing up here in 2019. They know Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond back in the 70s.
I know.
Our parents were listening to that song on 8 tracks.
That's absolutely true.
What a song. You know it's a timeless song when kids nowadays can sing it.
That is the truth. Yeah, this is the Jones & Mill Engineering halftime. From slam dunks to buzzer beaters, the Jones & Mill Engineering team is here to tackle the toughest infrastructure issues. They can help us out. We've had a leak in the roof at Beaver Valley Hospital. We might need Jones & Mill Engineering to help put that back together. We're all tied up. Let's take a look at some individual scoring, Pepper, for both teams. A little bit surprising to me as we look at this. Nixon Davis without a point on the Beaver side, and only 3 of the Stars have scored.
It is leading the scores for Lady Beavers, and actually tied leading with all scores with Gracie Glover is Brittlin Carter with 7, Gail and Gillens with 6 apiece, and Brown with only 2.
So not a lot of bench contribution on this one, and a couple starters yet to score.
Right.
And Red on the Kanab side, leading all scorers is Gracie Glover off the bench. The freshman comes in and drops 3 buckets on the Beavers, the only bucket scored in the second quarter of play.
Wow. And like I said, brought all that point advantage in the second quarter. And you know, you look at Josie Latham, Brindley Cornell, two pretty able scorers. Neither one of them able to get a basket. Both of them had a little bit of foul trouble. So both coaches are looking at this stat book, and they're saying, okay, all right, there's going to be more points to be had because these girls on both teams are not going to, there's those zeros, those goose eggs aren't going to continue.
5 points for Sydney McDonald, 3 points for Jessie Glover, 3 points for Jessie Anderson, and 3 points for Cassidy Glover. That is your scoring sponsor, your scoring stat check by CC Auto Parts in Kanab. We'll take our final 30-second break and be back with the start of the second half after this.
When you're in the mood for mouth-watering dishes prepared by the finest chefs in Utah, visit Timberline Inn in Beaver. For a family dinner outing or for a night out with that special someone, experience fine dining for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Timberline Inn. Timberline also offers catering services for both small groups or large gatherings, and you can't beat their popular lunch and dinner specials offered daily. Timberline Inn is open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. and located on the South I-15 interchange in Beaver. Call for catering 438-2474. The Kane County School District is proud to serve students and parents in Kane County, providing excellent instruction to students, thereby empowering a measurable opportunity. Kane County School District makes it easy and convenient to find information about local schools, the district calendar, announcements, Board of Education minutes, as well as your students' grades and attendance. All at kane.k12.ut.us. That's kane.k12.ut.us. You can also follow the Kane County School District on Facebook.
I'll do that. Welcome back, Scott Langford, Rhett Jackson, Pepper Gale, and it's the start of the second half, sponsored by the Beaver side by South Creek Shell. South Creek Shell, the South Interchange in Beaver.
It's the Kane County School District offering the tip-off of the second half.
So the Beavers and the Cowboys tied at 21 as we start second half action. Championship Saturday in the 2A classifications. Beavers with the ball. Crum with it. Crum drives over to Gale. Gale cuts backward, covered by McDonald. Back out to Carter. The Beavers will reset the offense. Carter over to Gale, covered by McDonald inside to Davis. Davis will step back. Here's Crum. Crum drives on the baseline, cut off. Nice help by Anderson. Here's a three-point shot by Carter, and Brittlin Carter knocks it down.
Carter just calmly looks at it, says, yep, I'll take that. And you cannot leave Carter uncontested.
3-point lead from the Eagles Landing High Country Chevron three-pointer. Here's Cornell, yet to score in this one. Top of the key, here's Glover. Casting on the right side to Sydney McDonald. Now she takes a three-pointer, and that one's good as well. Sydney Gillens says, if you can make it, so can I.
So Sydney McDonald dueling
did I say
three-pointers.
Gillens? Yeah. Sorry, McDonald. From the Lumber Plus three-pointer, thank you. Again, we're all tied up. McDonald knocks that one. Here's Carter, she fakes it into traffic, and that's knocked out of bounds by Cornell.
Great read of the defense by Cornell right there. And Lady Beavers, they've struggled this game to make inbounds plays, execute on them. We'll see if they can do it on this one.
Here's Gail with the inbounds pass underneath Davis. She's at point-blank range. A lot of contact, but she makes it anyway.
The dreaded screen the screener. She set a screen, and then got a screen and got the layup.
So Beavers back up by 2, 26-24. Both teams spot on to start the second half. And there's Latham, drives in, and she gets a layup. Wow. Latham with her first bucket of the game.
Little give and go there between Latham and McDonald.
26 all, 6:30 left. That's your Beaver Medical Clinic score update. Here's Crum looking for cutters, has Carter. Carter takes three-pointer, top of the key again, no good. Rebound to Anderson, and she'll throw ahead to Latham. The Kanab Lady Cowboys on the run. Latham comes over Carter, and it's going to be blocked by Crum, and rebound to Gillens. Gillens on the left side. She'll stop by Latham. Out to Carter. The Beavers will slow it down. Now the score favors the Beavers, but the pace favors the Lady Cowboys.
It does. I'd say the flow of the game is definitely being ran by the Cowboys. They're playing their type of game.
Gillens from the outside, and Sydney Gillens, Stone Cold Sid as Pepper calls her, extends the lead to 2 again.
Just inside the three-point line, but hey, the way this is going, somebody's going to make a basket for Kanab right now.
McDonald to Glover, looking for Latham on the baseline. Latham drives in. She'll go all the way up with a layup, no good. Rebound, Davis. And Cornell looks like in a little bit of pain. Here's Carter. She goes to the free throw line, takes a shot, and Brooklyn Carter just on fire. 4-point lead for the Lady Beavers.
Great looking pull up there by Carter.
5:19 left in the third. 30-26 inside to Anderson. Good backside help goes off of Anderson, and a turnover by the Cowboys.
They're going to put their firecracker back in, and that's Gracie Glover. Also, Taylin Brown coming in.
Both of these two are candidates for Southern Utah News. Kanab Drug sub of the game, and the Timberline Inn sub of the game for these two teams. Here's Carter with the ball. Beavers up by 4. 5 minutes left in the third. Your DFA Cache Valley Cheese scoreboard. Here's Carter, now covered by Latham. In a little bit of trouble underneath. Coach John Marshall will call a timeout. Smart move. Fish Lake Lumber timeout. Drive a little, save a lot in Beaver. We'll be back.
Custom banking, custom ideas, and custom solutions. At Utah Independent Bank, we specialize in listening to our customers and coming up with creative solutions to fit your personal and business needs. Utah Independent Bank will never sell you services and products you don't want or need. We work with you as a partner to meet your financial goals with convenient technology and local branches in Beaver, Monroe, and Salina. Call the Beaver branch at 435-438-2433.
Coach John Marshall saves a possession with that timeout. Pepper, that offensive set in a little bit of trouble. Carter got down low and double teamed.
She did, and Kanab did a great job to just trap her down underneath, and she had nowhere to go with the ball because everybody else was covering their person.
Yeah, that quick collapse, as you mentioned. Now here's Gale, who'll throw in for the Beavers. 5 minutes left in the third, 30-26. Your score update brought to you by Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant. Inside to Brown. Brown knocks out of bounds. It'll go back to the Cowboys.
Just couldn't quite get her hands on it. Jess Anderson just was looming there. I think she took her eyes off of it, and it dribbled out of bounds. So turnover back to the Lady Cowboys.
I thought Jess Anderson was a huge, pivotal player yesterday, especially in the first half. The Cowboys against North Summit. Here's Gracie Glover. And Glover getting a lot of attention now after the 7 points. Back to Latham. Latham covered by Gale. Latham will drive. Gale. Latham steps back out. Has it to Anderson. Now to McDonald. McDonald steps up. Oh, they step off McDonald, and she drains the three. You saw it coming, and you knew it happening.
She just measured it up and saw that little bit of daylight and drilled another three.
Coach John Marshall, that three compliment of Lumber Plus. Here's Brown on the left side to Gillens. Gillens looking for Gail Cuddy. Can't find her. Gillens goes on the left side, goes up with the layup, and she will be fouled by Glover.
That was just a great, gritted out move by Gillens as she's trying to make something happen. And she goes up in traffic, gets the foul on Grace Glover. And Gillens will head to the free throw line, I think, for her second trip.
It is. She goes to the Beaver Valley Chevron free throw line. Gillens' first free throw is up and good. Lead back to 2. Cornell back in the game, replacing number 34, Cassidy Glover. And Gillens with another free throw opportunity coming. Right now it's a 2-point lead. Jillen's second free throw's up and no good. Rebound to Cornell. She'll drop off to McDonald. 31-29. 4:10 left. Your Kanab Furniture scoreboard. On the left side, it's Gracie Glover. Glover will take the screen. Glover on the left side to Latham. Latham covered by Brown. Inside, there's Tavy Gale, knocks it down. They'll go out of bounds to the Lady Cowboys.
They defended that really well. Kanab executed well. It was just defended really well, knocked out of bounds. Now an inbounds play along the baseline.
31-29. This is Cornell's first, but oh, missed it. Anderson with the rebound, but she will be fouled, and it'll be on the baseline.
Brindley Cornell just having a little struggle there. That was a point-blank bunny. She left it a little short, but Jess Anderson cleaning up the rebound.
I actually called Cornell with her first layup of the game. I had to fix it. Here's Cornell, right side. She goes up hard, shot no good. Rebound, Taylin Brown. Good defense by Sid Jillens. Here's Carter back with the lead and the ball to Gale. Gale inside the free throw line, and she'll lose her footing. They call a foul, and I think this will go on number 4, Latham. It's number 3.
Now we got 2 players on the floor playing with 3 fouls, both Davis and Latham. No substitutions yet from either coach.
And underneath, there's Gale to Davis. Her shot up, no good, and another foul to the Lady Cowboys. And we'll see who this one is on.
It's going to go on Jess Anderson.
Yep, Anderson with another foul. We'll take a break while we shoot free throws.
CC Auto Parts, your Napa Auto Parts store in Kanab, is under new ownership. You'll receive the same top-quality service you've been accustomed to as new owner Ryan Black purchased the store from his grandfather, Curtis Cutler, where Ryan's been working for the past 3 years. Ryan also has 12 years' experience with Napa Auto Parts and has a firm commitment to serving the community. Under new ownership and located in the same place, CC Auto Parts, your Napa Auto Parts store, 115 South, 100 East in Kanab.
Davis makes both free throws. Here's McDonald back down 4 for the Cowboys. McDonald, good contact over on the side to Gracie Glover, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Tavy Gale, and it stays with the Cowboys.
Gale was getting ready to plead her case that she didn't have a foul right there, but didn't have to.
The pass was high. I was impressed. Glover able to grab it.
Yeah, that almost sailed out of bounds.
McDonald to Latham. Latham drives hard. Knocked down. Here's Glover. Glover drives in. Knocked down again. They're going to call a foul. This will be number 4 on Nixon Davis. That's trouble for the Lady Beavers.
And you know what's interesting to me is I've watched so many games this state tournament.
Oh, 12. My bad. Sorry.
So many games that they're calling this game a lot more tightly than they've called any other game this entire state tournament.
So here goes McDonald inside to Anderson. The ball's going to be loose on the floor. There's the Pink Panther, Tavy Gale. Gale on the left side layup. She'll go all the way and layup no good. Rebound to Latham. And Latham passes across to Glover. Glover out to McDonald. McDonald takes a 3-point jumper. That one's up and in. McDonald with her 4th 3-pointer of the game.
Heat check, Sid. Heat check.
33-32. The Beavers with a 1-point lead. Goes to Gale. Gale back to Jillens. Jillens picked up by Latham. Over to Carter. Lady Beavers will reset. Latham on Carter. Carter pivots, back steps to Gale. Gale will drive in on the baseline to Brown. Brown to Gale, and that's going to be taken away by no one yet. And now it will be a jump ball. That ball will go to the Lady Cowboys.
A lot of girls getting up very slowly. And turnover up for the Lady Beavers. Braylee Robinson checking in the game for Nixon Davis, trying to keep her without getting that 4th foul.
Pivotal time in the game for both of these. We talked about the keys to the game, sponsored by Beaver Valley Hospital, as well as Honey's Marketplace. And we talked about pace, and the pace definitely favoring the Lady Cowboys of Kanab. Now we'll see if they can knock down the scores. Here's Cornell. Can she make her first bucket? And she does. Her 3 from outside.
Off a set play. Give Ben Luce a lot of credit. Brindley hasn't had the best game, but he dialed one up for her, and she delivered.
2-point lead for the Cowboys. First lead since early in the game. They've led once by 4. Here's Carter on the baseline. Over to Jillens. Jillens drives in, kicks back to Carter. Carter's shot, and she will be fouled and go to the line and shoot 3. And we'll take a break.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Welcome back. 1 out of 2 so far for Britland Carter, and a substitution in. Tavy Gale coming out, and coming in the game, Brooklyn Crum. Carter with another free throw. It's the Beavers by down 1, 35-34. Shot is up and no good as well. The ball on the floor picked up, so the Beavers down 1. Kanab with the lead in the ball. Here's Cornell with it straight away. Cornell drives hard, and she will travel. A turnover goes back to the Lady Beavers.
Had a lot of help from the entire crowd on that call.
All the crowd's been helping the whole game. We've got 4 officials on the game, 3 on the floor and 1 in the as a stadium.
A conglomerate, I think they call that in the business world.
Oh yeah, definitely. Carter on the baseline, shot blocked, no good. Rebound, Sid Gillens, her shot, oh, no good. That one looked like it was going down. She'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. That's officially, the Beaver Valley Chevron free throw. Now it'll be a timeout for Coach Ben Lewis. He wants to talk about it, and that means it's a Southern Utah News timeout. We'll be back.
Ready to start your next project? Head over to Lumber Plus True Value for the tools and accessories you need at great prices, like a DeWalt 34-piece 1/4-inch and 3/8-inch drive socket set. Right now it's just $29.99 while supplies last. Each set includes 6-point vanadium steel sockets in standard or metric sizes and a 72-tooth quick-release 3/8-inch drive ratchet. The set comes in a sturdy case with removable tray. Don't miss out on this great bargain of the month while supplies last at Lumber Plus True Value in Kanab.
Southern Utah News, the leading newspaper in Utah, announces some exciting changes to the paper. Southern Utah News is now presented in broadsheet format, which makes it bigger and better while still remaining small enough to care. The award-winning Southern Utah News provides extensive news coverage that affects residents of Southern Utah. Call the Southern Utah News for a subscription or for all types of printing services, such as company invoices, letterhead, pamphlets, business forms, and more. 644-2900, that's 644-2900.
Welcome back. It's the Kanab Cowboys 35, the Beavers 34. Sid Gillens at the line shooting 2. What stats do we have for Sid from the free throw line in the game, Pepper? It's your State Farm Insurance stat check.
She is so far 2 for 3 from the free throw line.
2 for 3. First free throw's up and good. We're all tied at 35. Interesting, as we mentioned the pregame, these two teams averaged 36 points a game in the first one. We're there, and we're still in the third quarter. Free throws up and no good. Rebound to 24 for the Cowboys. Jessie Glover, and she'll bring it up quickly for Kanab. Glover, nice backdoor cut from McDonald, and an offensive foul called. And wow, I'm not sure about that one, but it's called anyway. Let's take a look at the replay. I don't know. She might have got there in time. Once again, that one will be open for interpretation for a long time. We're all tied at 35. Coach Ben Lewis will talk to the official. Now that is 16 fouls for the Lady Cowboys. Bonus for the Beavers the rest of the way, 2 on the Lady Beavers. On the right side is Carter. Carter with the left-hand dribble now to Crum. Crum over to Carter. Man-to-man defense. It's kind of a loose man-to-man right now. Carter will dribble up the front, take the time. The Beavers with 1 minute left in the third to take the lead. It's tied at 35. And here's Carter from 3. Shot up, no, it's off the left. And there's Brooklyn Crum. She steals the rebound. And they're going to call a push, and that's going to send Brooklyn Crum to the line, shooting 1 and 1.
You know, and Crum, she really came out of nowhere on that rebound. She came from the far side to grab it. I'm not sure who that foul is on.
Jessie Glover. So Jessie Glover with the foul, and that'll send Brooklyn Crum for 1 and 1 to the Beaver Valley Chevron free throw line. Sid Gillens gets a rest. 48.6 left. Now this is an interesting time to have, let's see, Carter on the floor with 2 fouls. Crum's free throw up, no good. Rebound to Latham. And Latham will be fouled by Braylee Robinson.
It's only Beaver's 3rd team foul.
A silly foul, though. I mean, that was not even necessary. Just a foul. Just a silly foul, not wanting to give it.
Gillens immediately back in the game for Brooklyn Crum. And Coach John Marshall will go with the seniors. 5 on the floor right now. with Kaylin Brown on the bench with 3 personal fouls. So now the Lady Beavers missed their opportunity to take the lead. Now the Lady Cowboys with 35 seconds left. Sydney McDonald, top of the key to Cornell. Cornell takes a 3-point jumper. That one no good. There's Anderson, shot up, no good. Anderson again, and she will be fouled by Braylee Robinson and go to the line shooting 2 free throws.
Well, it seems like offensive rebounds, as this game stays so tight and you start working down to crunch time, offensive rebounds are going to be golden.
Well, this has come down to the Lumber plus 3-pointers again. Jessie Anderson gives Kanab the lead again, 36-35 with 30.7 seconds left. She has another opportunity. She's 2 out of 3 on the floor. Anderson 7 free throws up and good as well. Couple of senior.
Couple of no-doubters.
So here's Brittlin Carter back for the Lady Beavers to Gale. Gale covered by Jessie Glover. She'll drive baseline, go up with the layup. No good. Rebound going to be taken by Jill. No, it's going to be bounce out. Taken by McDonald. McDonald will go down and she'll travel. Oh, they'll call a foul on Carter, and that will be number 3 on Brittlin Carter.
Suspect.
Yeah, I actually thought that I called the travel first. Yeah, and there's a couple controversial calls.
They even out.
Going both ways.
That's why you just have to play through them.
That's
you grit
right.
your teeth and play through them because they even out.
They do. Sydney McDonald's first free throw up and
in and out.
In and out. Kanab Cowboys 37, the Lady Beavers 35 after Anderson's free throw. McDonald's second free throw up and good. So it's the Lady Cowboys with a 3-point lead, biggest of the second half. 10 seconds left. Here's Carter. Carter's Gillens. Gillens with 5 seconds left. Gillens doesn't have a lot of time. She'll get over to Carter. Carter drives on the baseline. 12-foot jumper, huge. And Brittlin Carter knocks it down at the buzzer, bringing the lead down to 1. And it was 11-11, 21-21. Now the Cowboys with a 1-point lead as we go into fourth quarter action. We'll be back.
For gas, snacks, and dependable service on your car or truck, visit Eagles Landing, Flying J, and High Country Chevron in Beaver. Mark Yardley and the staff offer convenience items, groceries, fountain drinks, sandwiches, and other goodies. You'll also find a full line of gifts and souvenirs, as well as your favorite gas and oil products. Stop by both locations at the North I-15 Interchange in Beaver, High Country Chevron, and Eagles Landing Flying J. Happy to support Beaver High School sports.
For super low prices and weekly specials, stop by Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazer's Family Market in Kanab. Not only do they have the highest standard of customer service and the friendliest checkers in Utah, you'll save 15 cents per gallon on high-quality Chevron gasoline when you spend $50 or more. And you'll save at Glazer's Family Market with their weekly specials. For guaranteed freshness in their meat and produce departments plus short lines, visit Kane County's full-service grocer, Glazer's Family Market in Kanab.
3 down, 1 to go for the D-Event Center. It's the Kanab Cowboys 38, the Beavers 37. And with our State Farm Insurance stat check, Pepper, what'd you notice so far in the game?
I noticed that it's coming down to free throws and rebounds as the Lady Beavers are struggling from the free throw line. 9 for 17, 53%. The Lady Cowboys 7 for 10 at 70. But the Lady Cowboys 20 rebounds and only 14 for Beaver.
So the Lady Cowboys owning the paint. They're also owning the three-point line. They have 4, 5, 6 3-pointers in the game. The Beavers have 2. On the right side, here's Gale. Gale covered by Glover. Back up top to Carter. Carter fakes over to Robinson. Robinson will drive over to Gale. Gale takes a step back. Picked up by Cornell. Back to Carter. Carter will reset the offense. 7:36 left in the game. 38-37. Your Beaver Medical Clinic score update. Inside to Gillens. Gillens grabs it. She'll take an 8-foot jumper, and Sid Gillens knocks it down.
That was a good shot. Jess Anderson contested it, but Sid Gillens got it to nestle home.
So lead back to the Lady Beavers. Back and forth we go. With 7:17 left, this has all the elements you want in a championship game. Here's Latham. Looking down the baseline. Sid Gillens backs it up, and it's going to be Latham with it. And a foul now. And this one might be on Braylee Robinson.
And that's unfortunate. The Lady Beavers, that's 3 straight fouls, all from Robinson. And now from here on out, fouls from either team. It's going to come down to free throws, I guarantee it.
Beavers had an advantage, now lost. Inside, there's Cornell. Beautiful seal. Underneath pass to Anderson. Her shot up and in. Jessie Anderson.
Pass up a good shot for a better shot. Unselfish, nice dime by Cornell.
Beautiful. Here's Gale on the right wing.
Zone defense by the Cowboys, looks like almost. Oh, now they flash back to man.
Yeah, kind of a loose zone, loose man-to-man in some spots. Here's Robinson. Top of the key to Davis, who's checked back in the game to Gale. And Lady Beavers. Carter covered by Latham to Robinson. Robinson takes a three-point jumper. Her shot no good. Rebound to Anderson. 6:33 left in the game. 40-39. Kanab with 1 point lead. Here's Anderson, kicks back up to McDonald. She takes a three-point jumper. That one no good, but Latham will go get the rebound back to the Lady Beavers. Gale with it. Ahead of the pack to Jones. Jones on the left side will go up and be fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad foul. It really wasn't. McDonald had a foul to give. You know, she contested the layup. So, you know, she's going to have to earn those 2 points from the free throw line rather than just giving her an uncontested layup.
The replay didn't show much contact.
Inconclusive.
It was inconclusive at best.
Upon further review.
Looks like Sydney might have got away from the body. Sid Jones knocks down free throw number 1. And substitutions coming in the game. So the score is, we're all tied at 40, 6:15 left in the game. That's your Kanab Furniture scoreboard. Gillens up and good. So Sydney Gillens knocks down both free throws. The Beavers back in front by 1. This is a back and forth affair. And the Kanab Cowboys with the ball. Here's Gillens covered by Gale. Just reminder about players of the game, sponsored by both teams. And here's Gale with the steal. The Pink Panther comes up big, and then Cornell knocks it away from Gillens, and Gillens. And they'll say, okay, so they're going to say that's a backcourt violation. And Coach Ben Lou said, I don't think so. Let's check it out.
Well, there's no control. I mean, just because she touches it doesn't mean she has any control of it. So
completely true.
One of those you just got to, here again, grit your teeth and play through.
There's Gale with the ball. It's a 1 point lead for the Lady Beavers. Gale with it to Carter. Carter on the left side to Gillens. Gillens, the Beavers scoring leader, drives in, kicks to Brown. Brown out to Carter. Carter to Gale. Gale on the baseline, inside to Davis. Davis back to Gale. Gale drive all the way in. Her shot no good. Rebound to the Lady Cowboys of Kanab, and Gale picks up a foul. Sydney McDonald will go to the line.
Yeah, again, just an unnecessary foul there. Just a lot of chaotic nothingness.
I think that was a frustration foul for Tavy Gale. And so McDonald will go to the line. Sydney McDonald, and she was the hero last year with all those free throws.
To take out Wasatch Academy.
Wasatch Academy. What'd she shoot, 25 or something?
Like 23 of 25, 24, 26.
It's crazy. So she's 1 for 2 this afternoon. First free throw's up and good. McDonald calmly ties the game at 41 with 5:27 left in the game. That's your DFA Cache Valley Cheese scoreboard. McDonald, left-hand free throw up and good again. The lead goes back to the Lady Cowboys of Kanab. Both teams in the penalty from here on out. Here's Carter with the ball. Kanab's defense has been good in the fourth quarter, as has the Lady Beavers. Carter underneath the Jones. Jones goes in traffic, and she does not get that. Now, Pepper, usually Sid Gillens converts those 2-and-1s.
She does, and that's 2 now that she's missed. They've just rolled off the edge of the rim, and 3-point opportunities denied, but she could extend the lead again by 1 with 2 free throws.
2 shots for Sydney Gillens. Free throws up and good. Gillens ties the game again. Everything you want in a championship game and more. Intrigue, rivalry, noise. It's an exciting event here in the championship. Gillens knocks down 4 straight in the fourth quarter. The Beavers back up by 1. McDonald with it for the Lady Cowboys. McDonald with the dribble, crossover to the right, now back left. Cross-court pass, and it's going to be too tall for Glover, goes out of bounds.
Turnovers could play a big part here.
5 minutes left on the money, and the Beavers have the ball. 1 point lead, 43-42. Carter covered by McDonald. McDonald, a stellar defender. Carter goes over, tries to get inside. It's going to be knocked away and off of the Lady Beavers, I believe. We'll see. And it goes to the Lady Cowboys.
Got caught down in the coffin corner where just no one could see.
No, we couldn't see that one. Official in the way and everything else. So a turnover now. The teams exchange turnovers.
Back-to-back turnovers.
Both teams have had some advantages they haven't taken in this fourth quarter. It's the Beavers by one, 43-42. McDonald, and there's Tavy Gale. And there's another opportunity as Gale will tie up the ball. And no ball safe with Gale around.
No. And once Jess Anderson sets that screen, she needs to dive to the post, kind of clear that out.
So here's McDonald with the ball. Possession arrow goes back to the Lady Beavers. Glover with it on the left side to the other Glover, which is Cassidy. And there's McDonald's back out. Glover 4-3, shot up and no good. It's going to go out of bounds.
Didn't have her feet set and rushed it.
Yeah, you can see that from the start. Just kind of, and those are usually always short. A timeout on the floor, we'll take it as well. Fish Lake Lumber, drive a little, save a lot. We'll be back.
For over 75 years, Garcane Energy has provided quality electrical service to South Central Utah and Northern Arizona. Garcane Energy's first lines were energized in December 1939. Now Garcane serves over 16,000 square miles of service territory, including 4 national parks with over 2,200 miles of line. Garcane Energy just isn't about electricity, it's about improving the quality of life for their customers. That's why they give back to the community and support the Kanab Cowboys in local 1A, 2A schools. Garcane Energy, quality service and local control.
For a full-service pharmacy, gifts, cards, medical equipment, and diabetic supplies, visit Beaver Drug and Gift at 98 North Main in Beaver. Beaver Drug and Gift features a full-service pharmacy, offers a wide variety of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. They're also stocked with a wide variety of items, including gift cards, a wide range of gifts and treats. Enjoy their friendly service, everyday savings, and expert advice from their knowledgeable pharmacists. That's Beaver Drug and Gift in Beaver.
Just when you think it can't get more exciting, it keeps getting more exciting as time goes on. There's controversy, there's fouls, there's everything. And it's the 43-42 lead. The Beavers with the ball and the lead.
Yeah, it's everything a championship game should be. And remember, I said which team can put the sub 4-minute run together is going to win, and I still believe that's the case.
Well, and here it comes, 43-42. And Lady Beavers with the ball, 4:20 left in the game. Here it is. Here's Gillens. Gillens takes a 2-point jumper long, no good. Rebound going to be taken by Cornell. And the Lady Cowboys on the run. She's got McDonald on the left. Cornell's going to go in on the baseline. Cross-court pass. Here's McDonald. McDonald under pressure. Her shot up, no good. Rebound going to go out of bounds. And credit Gale with some pressure on the three.
Yeah, and she caught it deeper, and I think she realized.
Yeah. And with the pressure coming, you can't judge that quite as well.
Yeah. That's where you need maybe a shot fake and put it on the deck.
These two teams playing dead even right now. 43-42 Beaver. And it's Carter with the ball. She'll get it to Gale. Gale will go to the free throw line. Kick back out to Carter. Carter back to Gillens. The weave continues. Gillens over to Carter. Carter into the corner. Out to Brown. 3:36 left. Here's Gale. Gale out to Carter. Carter, three-point shot coming. No good. Rebound going to be taken. It's on the floor, and this is going to go back to the Lady Beavers.
The Lady Beavers' woes from three-point land continue. They're only 2 for 10, and Kanab is 7 for 17.
Yeah, that's the stat check sponsored by CC Auto Parts. 3:27 left in the game. 43-42 Beaver with the ball. Not taking advantage of scoring opportunities. Here's Gillens underneath. Wow! That's a nominee for a play of the game. Gillens with a left hand scoop shot from underneath.
That's why we call her Stone Cold Sid Gillens. What a shot!
Lead back to 3. Here's McDonald. Kanab has to answer. Gillens is going to steal away the pass from Gracie Glover. It's Gillens and McDonald. Gillens might have traveled herself, but she puts it in and extends the lead. Gillens with all of Beavers' points. 9 in the fourth quarter. The Beavers by 5, 47-42. Here's McDonald under pressure, shot no good. Carter with the rebound. And here's Carter coming up for the Lady Beavers. And the Lady Beavers with Gale. And Gale will get a travel as she takes the extra step. That was really out of sync the whole way.
It really was, and unfortunately, it's kind of a momentum stopper right there for when Gale got the turnover, and we'll see if they can keep the momentum up. Substitution in the game also coming in. I believe it was
Latham for Jess Anderson on the Kanab side.
Thank you.
47-42, big possession for the Lady Cowboys. McDonald over to Cornell. Cornell with the ball out to McDonald. She's open for 3. No good this time. Cornell and it will be blocked, but it's going to be a foul called on the Lady Beavers. We'll see if it's on Davis or Gale.
I think it's going to go to Gale, and motion's running a little bit high here.
Let's check it out. No, it's on Davis. That's what I thought, and that will be foul number 4, and that will send Cassidy Glover to the line shooting 2. Is that correct? I can't see.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Cassidy Glover. Shot is up and good. Clutch free throws. That's 3 out of 3 in the 4th quarter.
Allows them to score with the clock stopped as we're just now under 2.5 remaining. This free throw could get it to a 1-possession game.
Glover shot up and good again, and a timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. That's a Southern Utah News timeout. We'll be back with the exciting conclusion of this state championship game, Beavers by 3, when we come back.
Zion Pharmacy is your old-fashioned corner drugstore with a total healthcare center offering computerized prescription service, prompt refills, and friendly service. Zion Pharmacy carries a fine selection of tasteful gifts and greeting cards, and they can bill Medicare for diabetic and respiratory supplies. Courtney can also compound a medication, changing its strength, taste, or route of delivery to best suit the patient. Since 1984, Zion Pharmacy has been your old-fashioned corner drugstore. 14 East Center in Kanab, your gateway to better health.
In the hospital. Welcome back, Scott Langford, Pepper Gale, Rhett Jackson, and Barrett Hilton. And we've got a whole host of cameramen and partnerships with Channel V6. Appreciate all the help, and we talk about it all the time. It takes a village to raise a broadcast. And welcome all of our listeners on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and viewers on Centricom Channel 10. The Beavers with the ball in a 3-point lead. Kanab made good on their critical possession. Now the Beavers with an opportunity. Here's Gale, she'll drive in, kick back to Carter. Carter back out, covered by Cornell. Beavers reset the offense. 2 minutes left in the game. Here's Brown, out to Gale. Gale will give to Gillens. And it's going to be out of bounds on Latham, almost off of Gillens. Latham knocks it out. The pressure defense coming from Kanab.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The Lady Beavers need to look to attack right here, not look to stall.
Here's Gale, back to Gillens. Gillens drives on the left side, goes up with the layup. Sydney Gillens with another bucket. That is 12 fourth quarter points for Sid Gillens. She's got all of the Beaver points, lead back to 5.
And that no call mirrored the call that went against Sydney McDonald earlier in the game. Kanab fans aren't happy.
Latham looking underneath. She's covered by Brown. Brown steps back. There's going to be Gale with a foul, and another silly foul for the Lady Beavers. And allowing Kanab to steal. So Josie Latham with some pretty important free throws.
Oh man, they're huge here in a minute and a half.
That's still 1-1. The last time for either team that the penalty's 1-1.
Huge front end right here.
Josie Latham, the senior for the Lady Cowboys. Shot is up and good.
Wow, no doubter.
It actually is, it looks like it's a double bonus because she's getting 2 shots.
Well, she made the first one, so it's a moot point, but I think that was a 1-1.
Yeah.
Shot by Latham is up and good as well. So Latham steps up, lead back down 2-3 with 1:32 left. An exciting conclusion to this one. Here's Gale, covered by McDonald. Gale over to Brown. Brown with it, will retreat a bit and get it out to Carter. 1:19 left in the game. The Beavers with Gillens. Gillens will just hold the ball and wait for some pressure. Time running out, Beavers with that 3-point lead. And Gillens go out to Carter. Carter will reverse, back out to Sid Gillens. Gillens covered by Latham. 1 minute left in the game, time running down. And Coach John Marshall wants a timeout. We'll keep it here and talk about this, and with 57.3 left, Coach Ben Luce talks about the girls like, we got to have some pressure. And this is going to be a full free throw. So let's hear from both of you as far as, what's Coach John Marshall saying in the huddle?
I think Coach John Marshall is going to say, you got to keep control. You got to keep the ball, make them foul you because, you're up by 3. There's no need to take any stupid shots. Make them foul you, get some points from the free throw line, and then on defense, do not foul.
And what's Coach Ben Luce talking to the Cowboys about?
Well, you're going to want to deny. You're going to want to deny. You have to stay man-to-man, and you're going to need to switch everything. I think you might go +1 and not guard the defender on the inbounds, and see if you can't set up a 4-on-5 situation and then recover back in. If they do get it in, I think you let them play a little bit, but I imagine around the 40-second mark, you about have to foul.
Well, now here's a philosophy issue. Does Coach John Marshall try to burn some clock, or does he attack? Yesterday, North Summit tried to burn the clock against the Kanab Cowboys and paid dearly.
That's always the big question. I agree with Pepper, though. I think that they don't need a shot. I think I'd make Kanab foul them. Trust your players. They're senior heavy teams that they'll make their free throws.
These are the two most experienced teams in the 2A classification. Here's the Beavers with the ball, leading by 3, and it goes to Carter. Carter covered by Latham. Carter will dribble over on the left side. She'll get it to Gale. Gale with the ball. She'll dribble over and hand off to Gillens. The Beavers will burn the clock. 45 seconds left. And then there's going to be a foul. Tavy Gale goes to the line, and I like that. As we talk about all the sportsmanship at Brindley Cornell, make sure Tavy Gale understands no malice.
No malice.
Brindley Cornell, one of the sweetest girls you will ever meet. I just love that girl.
42.5 seconds. Huge free throws for Tavy Gale, the Pink Panther. In the fourth quarter, first free throw is up and no good off the back of the iron. She's got another opportunity. And Tavy Gale, a good free throw shooter. She has 6 points in the game. Has another one coming. Gale's second free throw is up and good. That's a 2-possession game.
If you're the Lady Cowboys, you don't need a 3 here. You just need something going to the basket.
And you want to keep panic away with 37 seconds left. Here's Gracie Glover, covered by Carter. Carter takes a shot in the head, and now Latham goes up with the layup. No good. There's Nixon Davis, and she will be fouled and go to the line herself. And Beaver sensing an advantage here with 2 enormous free throws coming up.
Well, Kanab ran a great play. There was a little bit of a ghost exchange between Latham and McDonald, and then Josie got to the rim but missed the layup. And
it was really a great move.
It was.
Just a little extra energy on the play.
Probably should have came to a jump stop.
Davis, first free throw up, no good. The Beavers keeping the Cowboys close with their free throw shooting. What is that in the game?
Lady Beavers really struggling, 14 for 24.
5 for 7, though, in the fourth quarter. So coming in the game, Latham will come out. Ramsey back in the game for the Lady Cowboys. Down by 4. Here's Davis, free throws up, and no good as well. And there's going to be out of bounds off of White, so the Lady Beavers don't take advantage.
Yeah.
That's 3 straight free throws. Missed. That could be a 7-point advantage, still 4. And the Lady Cowboys facing some pressure. Here's Ramsey, gets it to McDonald. McDonald shadowed by Gale. McDonald go in, and she'll go on the left side. Here's Cornell, and she knocks it down. Brindley Cornell 4-3 from the side. And that is a Lumber Plus 3-pointer, just like we talked about. And it looks just like yesterday with the North Summit Braves, as the Kanab Cowboys just ice water in their veins at the end of ball games.
Well, it was a great tightrope along the sideline by Sydney McDonald. The defense kind of had to respect her dribble drive, kicks it to the coffin corner, and Brindley Cornell, she's had a pretty tough day, but the confidence to dial that one up, drills it home, and it is a 1-point game.
Well, it's all about the Lumber Plus 3-pointers, as that's another one added to Brindley Cornell. The only 2 buckets she's had have been in the second half, both threes. The junior for the Cowboys coming up big. And you talk about the underclassmen. You've got Gracie Glover comes in when the Cowboys need her, knocks down a 3 and a couple buckets, and now Cornell with a 3. On the Beaver side, Pepper, it's all about free throws and finishing this game with the missing of the free throws. The Lady Beavers have put themselves in some jeopardy.
They have, Nixon Davis is usually very stellar from the free throw line. And
as is Gale.
As is Gale, and that's 3 straight misses. This would be a 4-point game. Force him to foul you. It could be, easily. But, hey, right now, Lady Beavers have got to take care of the ball right here with 17.6 seconds left.
Right now, momentum favoring the Lady Cowboys. It'll be an inbounds pass from Taylin Brown with 17.6 left.
All right, here we go.
On the baseline, here's Brown. She has the ball. 17.6 left. Beavers by 1. She'll get over to Gillens. Gillens will go around and go. And Sid Gillens going to the line. Perhaps not necessarily the person you want to go to the line, as Gillens is 7 out of 9. Is that right?
You are correct.
7 out of 9 from the line. So Gillens with probably the biggest 2 free throws of her career.
And with the stellar shooting of the Kanab Cowboys, you got to get 2 here.
Gillens, free throws up and good. So it's at least a 1-possession game. Substitutions will be Brooklyn Crum for Davis, and Latham comes in for, comes out Glover in. That's Jessie Glover back in the game. 3-point shooting on the floor. This is a big free throw for the Lady Beavers. Gillens, the 2-point lead, makes it 3. Calmly knocks it down. 3-point advantage and a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with a conclusion of this one.
If you're looking for quality insurance from an agent with a personal touch, call White Insurance in Beaver and Parowan. Joe and Ryan White have over 30 years of experience in the insurance business and understand the needs of local residents and businesses. White Insurance is an independent company which allows them to shop around for the best rates in order to save you money on auto, home, life, health, and business insurance for any size company. Give White Insurance a call today for service with a personal touch. 438-5445. That's 438-5445.
Now we got a huge debate off air as we talk about the strategies with the 3-point lead. You know, Pepper Gale, what do you say?
I say, you know what? You let him bring it up the floor and you foul her right here by the Wildcat.
Right on that whisker.
You foul her, you know, let them shoot their free throws, inbound the ball, make them foul you. That's my idea.
And Rhett Jackson.
I agree. I just, after what happened to North Summit last evening, I think you foul. And then I just think free throws are going to play a huge part here in this last 15 seconds.
So timeouts, 1 timeout for the Cowboys, none for the Beavers. So the Cowboys can stop the clock. Here's Gracie Glover. She'll get it into Ramsey. That's who I'd foul right there. And there's going to be Gracie Glover, and a steal by Britlin Carter, and that might do it for the game as the Beaver senior Britlin Carter goes to the line, shooting 2, and 1 free throw might ice this.
And I'm a little curious. It was probably a play design, but they had Sydney McDonald down here in the corner rather than up to take the ball.
Let's see if we can see that replay after the free throw, sorry. One more time. Here's Carter. Big free throw. Can she knock it down? And she does. The Lady Beavers with the advantage. And a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. And you can see as Carter knocks it away, and she is able to get that loose. And now with a 4-point lead, 8.8 seconds left, it's going to require some luck.
Yeah, 2 possessions.
And no timeout.
No timeout. So
the Beavers could actually allow a basket to be made with 5 seconds out of bounds, not rush it, and the game would be over.
They could allow them just to come down, make the shot, hold the ball out of bounds, and that's it. Doesn't matter. Let them shoot it, hold the ball.
Yeah, it's interesting, though, because sometimes girls get anxious and they have to get that ball in, play hot potato with it. And but sometimes kids don't know you don't have to throw that ball in bounds if you're under 5 seconds.
Critical turnover there. That probably sealed the deal for the Lady Beavers.
Huge steal by Britlin Carter, and that will be the key play of the game for Coldwell Banker on the Beaver side. Advantage Realty. And now Braylee Robinson will come in the game for the Beavers. And one more free throw coming. Here's Carter, big free throw coming for the senior. The shot is up and good, so Carter knocks it down. No timeouts left for either team. 8-point edge, it's the Beavers by 5. They are looking like they might end up being the state champions in the 2A classification. Here's McDonald, she'll throw a baseball pass over to Latham. Latham steps back and can't get it. There's a 3-point shot coming, that one's up, and they're gonna call that off. The clock never
started.
So now they're going to have to reset that. They can't allow the basket. The referee blew the whistle. And what a bummer for the Kanab Cowboys. And I mean that because the clock didn't start on time. And we can check that out on the replay. Can we see that one more time, Barrett?
Now, there'd only been maybe 2 or 3 seconds left. So, I mean, the Beaver was still in a great situation.
On the replay, we can't see that. So, yeah, so it's going to be interesting because the players stop, so you can't allow the basket because the referee's blowing the whistle. But we'll see what happens. Like, can you imagine if they allowed that basket to be good? It'll be bedlam in the D Event Center.
I think if you're trying to thread the needle, as you maybe could give the Lady Cowboys the ball here with maybe 6.8 or something, maybe 7 seconds.
I think so. I'll listen in. Oh my goodness, they are going to count the basket. 2.4 seconds left. Now, so what happens? The clock should be running the 2.4. So they give. Is it who knocked down? Glover.
Glover, number 24.
Cassidy?
Number 24.
24.
And so now 2.4 seconds. So they're going to check and see if the clock is running.
Should the clock be running? Because if
No, it's over there. So it's 54-52. Okay, so what's going to happen is they are going to run the clock on the start. Does that mean as the ball comes in?
So what that means, I think if once they start it, I don't think that Beaver needs to inbound it.
Oh, they are saying it's an active basket. So Brown doesn't have to do anything as she's looking. Now gets into Carter. And there will be a foul with 0.8 left. Now there's still an outside possibility. That was our question from the bench. Were they going to stop it or start it? With 0.8 left, 54-52.
Now, Brittlin Carter.
She's the player of the game, in my opinion.
I have to agree.
She knocked down 2 free throws. She's got 2 free throw shots here. What's going to happen if she makes them both? First rim's off.
First rim's off. Now, honestly, the Lady Cowboys have.
You're going to get a desperation one off here.
And now they don't want to have any fouls, and they'll clear out the lane, and they'll tell everybody to go back. So here's 0.8 seconds left. Carter misses intentionally, and that will do it. And the Lady Beavers will go up. But Ben Luce has a point. The clock started, but it didn't ever touch
anybody. Yeah,
and Ben Luce tracks down the officials and says, hey, this is scary. Kind of a tough ending to this game. This one, it's just kind of an odd way to end, but that'll do it. 54-52. The Lady Beavers will take and be the 2A classification state championship, and the ending kind of mars a fantastic game.
Sounds like 3 games this season and a total differential points of 7. The Lady Beavers found a way every time.
These teams have been stellar, and I want to give a big shout out to the Kanab Cowboys as they have played an outstanding game, but a big congratulations to the Beavers of Beaver High School. We're watching the celebration here, courtside.
Group of 6 seniors here did a great job. Brittlin Carter, Tavy Gell, Sydney Jillens, Taylor Brown, Nixon Davis, and Braylee Robinson. Congratulations, girls.
And let's take a look at the Kanab Cowboys. Josie Latham, Sydney McDonald, Jessie Glover, Jessie Anderson, and Cassidy Glover, the seniors. These are 2 teams who are fantastic, Red.
Yeah, they went after each other hardcore from the get-go. We were tied at the first quarter, tied at the third, or at the half. Kanab had a 1-point lead at the end of 3. And the Lady Beavers
win by 2.
Pull out the fourth quarter by 3 points to win by 2.
So crazy, this ending. And now the trophy being presented to the Lady Cowboys of Kanab. And Coach Ben Luce will send his seniors out. And what a wonderful group of girls to accept that trophy. And though not happy with second place, this is a group of girls that Kanab can be extremely proud of.
Well, it was a fantastic run in the tournament. They destroyed Wasatch Academy, a #1 seed in the quarterfinal, then knocked off the prohibitive favorite, everybody felt like.
Yeah.
But there again, North Summit has never really was challenged in region play. Won in overtime yesterday and then took the Lady Beavers to the wire, but give John Marshall and the Lady Beavers credit. 2-point margin of victory is enough.
Now the Lady Beavers presented the trophy. You can go out on the floor. Lady Beavers take a look as Pepper Gale grabs her composure.
You look at the discrepancy in the clock there at the end. Had that clock ran, the 3-pointer would have made it, and then Lady Beavers could have held it.
Now we're taking a look at the Lady Beavers as they take a bow for the state championship presentation, and they have some pictures on the front. We've got a lot to come on the post game. Here's our final stats, and Rhett, I just not the end doesn't necessarily fit the game, but at the same time, this was a fantastic championship game. I wish everyone was just like this.
Yeah, that was a championship game. Both teams just really went after each other, and the Lady Beavers found a way. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to the Lady Cowboys on a fantastic season themselves.
Yeah, what a wonderful, wonderful season.
Only one team goes home happy, and that's
true.
This is development for life. And if this is the worst thing that ever happens to you, you lose. This is the worst thing that happens, in your life. Let's talk in 20, 30 years ago, later.
We both have stories.
Yes, and it's the camaraderie and the memories that you make, and because the bottom line is 15, 20 years from now, somebody will say, "Oh, you played basketball?"
Yep, no, it's completely true. That's the way it goes. And so the Lady Beavers of Beaver High School, your 2A state champions in the 2018-19 season.
And I'm not saying that to diminish anything, because that's you play for hardware.
No,
and you play for banners. But
and too few schools get the opportunity to hoist a banner and hold up a gold trophy.
Yep, so this is what you play for. But and I'm sure that both of these teams have plenty of champions that walk off the floor. And it's just a great experience for the Lady Beavers and the Lady Cowboys. They did not lose the game. The Lady Beavers won it.
That is the truth.
Barely.
Barely, but there it was. And in the end, we can talk about that fourth quarter. In the end, it was free throws for the Lady Beavers that did it. But let's take a look at the Kanab Cowboys in that fourth quarter. At 6 for 6 from the free-throw line, 2 threes and a deuce. But the Beavers made just enough free throws to win this one.
Yeah, you look. There was a couple of at the rim plays that the Lady Cowboys didn't make. There was a couple of bunnies that got away from them, and in a one-possession game, that's the difference. And
it is.
It's hard to see it come down to that, but that is the nature of basketball. It is a make-or-miss game when it's all boiled down.
It certainly is. And so the Lady Beavers of Beaver High School celebrate a state championship. And we're taking a look at Pepper Gale and Tavy Gale in front here. And there'll be lots of pictures and lots of celebration. It's time for the Sunrise Engineering post-championship post-game. And we'll take a short break and be back with Sunrise Engineering post-game.
Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen team up to keep you and your vehicle running smoothly. Beaver Valley Chevron is a 24-hour AAA towing service and a repair facility with top-quality Chevron gas. The service is first class. You'll get your gas pumped and windshield washed by one of their friendly employees. You'll also appreciate their clean and modern bathrooms and eager Beaver touchless car wash. Don't forget to stop by Dairy Queen anytime for a variety of meal deals and irresistible ice cream treats. Visit Beaver Valley Chevron and Dairy Queen at the I-15 South exit in Beaver.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery. Check out their great cut fruit program with wonderful fresh-cut fruit daily. And everyone loves Honey's famous talking truck, Rusty. Get all this with the hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
For experienced help when buying or selling real estate, Coldwell Banker Advantage of Beaver is a wise choice. Local real estate broker Gary Brown can assist you in residential, commercial, or recreational properties. Call Coldwell Banker Advantage Realty in Beaver, 438-7777.
Majestic Financial Services in Beaver is an accounting firm that offers payroll, income tax preparation, and bookkeeping services for individuals and businesses. For an accounting firm you can trust, call Majestic Financial Services in Beaver, 438-7777.
Welcome back. It is the Sunrise Engineering postgame after the Beaver High School Beavers take home, I think, their 11th straight 11th straight championship. Imagine that. No one knew either. They were self-anointed.
Is that checkers you were talking about?
11th overall, I think, state championship. Hold on. Statman Dave's helping us with some player interviews. We'll try to get some of those, and we'll see if we can get some interviews with the young ladies on the Sunrise Engineering postgame. Let's take an opportunity to give out some of our plays of the game. First of all, for the Kanab Cowboys, Rhett, let's talk about the player of the game, sponsored by Zion Pharmacy.
Well, the player of the game, Sydney McDonald, did a great job, again, leading her squad. Ends up with 17 points and played a lot of great defense, added in a couple of rebounds and a couple of assists. And then the sub of the game goes to the freshman, Gracie Glover. who had 7 big points in the second quarter and continued to come out and play great defense. It was just a fantastic outing by both teams, and you know, in the end, the Lady Beavers just made, like you say, drilled a couple of free throws when they absolutely needed to.
On the Beaver side of the ball, it will be co-players of the game, one by Mike's Food Town and the other by Beaver Valley Chevron Dairy Queen. 24 points for Sid Gillen, 17 for Brittlyn Carter, and Carter was phenomenal in that fourth quarter. And then there's Sid Gillens, who just carried. She put the Beavers on her back and carried them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and this is how close it was. How about Kanab has a 2-point lead, and they make their shot, and coming down towards the end of the first half, Brittlyn comes baseline and hits a tough runner that rolls around and drops right as the light went on to tie it. I mean, if that shot doesn't go, we're going to over. I mean, you just think of some of those, and then a couple of at the rim plays that the Lady Cowboys didn't make. Of course, the Lady Beavers allowed the Lady Cowboys to kind of hang around
with
at times
with
the free throws.
They could have put that away at any time
in the first half. So just the hodgepodge of what goes into a ball game, but in the end, the Lady Beavers got it done.
My good friend Dave Erickson keeps me clear on all my stats. 12th state championship in 2A basketball for the Lady Beavers. Sub of the game will go to Taylin Brown, and appreciate the Timberline sponsor sub of the game. And then the play of the game still, I don't know, there's lots of nominees. I love the rebound or the reverse layup by Jones, but I like that shot by Carter at a pivotal moment where the Beavers need some space. Brittlyn's from the side, bounces, takes a shooter's roll in. That's the play of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it was because it was just the timing factor of it. And of course, the great John Wooden always said, you know, sometimes it's not how much you score, but when you score them. And of course, she scored regularly throughout the game, but hit a tough runner to keep the game tied at half.
We're going to try to get a couple players for interviews, so I'll go grab some of them. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Honey's Marketplace invites you to experience their refreshing variety and signature items. Honey's Marketplace features a wide selection of camping supplies, a garden nursery, and fresh floral department. Experience fresh-baked artisan breads and pastries in their bakery. Check out their great cut fruit program with wonderful fresh-cut fruit daily. And everyone loves Honey's famous talking truck, Rusty. Get all this with the hometown service you deserve. Fresh, friendly, and close to home. Honey's Marketplace, 260 East, 300 South in Kanab.
The staff and management of Kane County Hospital provides professional care for you and your family. Their skilled nursing, medical, surgical, radiology, and laboratory personnel approach the needs of the community and visitors in stride with calmness and professionalism. Their 15-bed skilled nursing facility offers residents an astounding panoramic view while providing the security and comfort of home. Kane County Hospital in Kanab is dedicated to supporting academics, athletics, and activities at Kanab High School. The staff and
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best at cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
You won't believe what the soda fountain serves at Kanab Drug. Groves of people are touting their new delicious hot paninis, deli sandwiches, wraps, and of course soothing smoothies, shakes, malts, cones, sundaes, and sodas. Kanab Drug Soda Fountain is open until 10 p.m. featuring a fabulous outdoor patio with games. Browse Kanab Drug's unique toys, games, and gifts, or take advantage of their full-service pharmacy that offers drive-through service with a friendly, helpful staff. Since 1916, Kanab Drug in Kanab. Visit them on Facebook or go to KanabUnitedDrug.com.
Welcome back. Scott Langford, Rhett Jackson here. We've got Pepper Gale on the floor, and it's time for some player interviews. The Lady Beavers take 12th state championship in 2A, 54-52, but it's been a while. I can't remember the exact time. I think it's 2006 since the Beavers won their last championship. It might be later than that, but I'm not sure. But the Lady Beavers will take the championship 54-52, and quite a good team effort as you look at the scoring. As you got total points, 7 for the Pink Panther, Tavy Gale, 17 for Brittlyn Carter, and 24 for Sid Gillens. Now we've got the Lady Beavers, and we'll get them to turn the camera over on the ladies. First of all, let's take a look at Brittlyn Carter. You can hold your trophy and put that on your head. And we'll get you guys on there. So, championship game, one of the players of the game. Here I am again, Bretland. Congratulations.
Thank you
exciting.
so much.
So what was it like? We called the play of the game the baseline shot that you shot from the side that kind of took a crazy bounce and went in.
Crazy.
Describe that play for me and what was going on.
We just needed a fast bucket there at the end of the quarter, and he told us to drive to the basket, so I drove to the basket. That's what I did, and as soon as it left my hand, I felt like it was going in, but then it took a turn around the rim and then it finally dropped.
And what is it like for you to win a championship here at Weber State University?
It feels so good. We deserve it so much. We've waited so long for this, and I'm just so glad that it's us.
Yeah, what an amazing game. Congratulations,
Thank
player
you.
of the game, and well done.
Thank you.
Britland Carter, and now we've got Braley Robinson and Braley. A great game. You had some big stuff early on. You had a lot of defensive battles and stuff. What has this game been like for you?
Wow, I'm speechless. It's been a whirlwind, up and down emotions, crazy, trying to keep good attitude and trying to keep the team together, working together, and it's exciting. It's something I've never felt before, and
kind of crazy. I think this is a culmination of a lot of friendship and a lot of time.
Yeah, definitely. It's an emotional time. I'll tell you that right now.
All right. Well, congratulations, Braley Robinson.
Thank you.
And so we'll take it over to Tavy Gale, the Pink Panther. And Tavy, congratulations, and describe what this game has been like for you.
You know what? It was a barn burner from the start. We were tied at half, and I always knew we could get it done. Deep down, I knew we could pull it through, and we did. And we played as a team, and there's nothing better. There's not a better feeling than this feeling I'm feeling right now.
And you averaged 6 steals on the season, 6 steals in the championship game. And defense wins ball games, and you proved that again today. So congratulations on the state championship. What has it been like playing with this group of friends?
You know what? Without these friends, I don't know where we'd be right now. We've grown so close together throughout these years, and I think that friendship is what helped us get to where we are today. We have amazing chemistry as a team, and we're going to be friends for life, and there's no better feeling than knowing that.
Congratulations, Tavy. And we welcome Sydney Gillens. And Sydney, in the fourth quarter, you just exploded. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 14 points in the fourth. You put the Lady Beavers, your friends, on your back. What does it feel like?
I mean, it feels amazing. I get choked up. It's so awesome. I'm just so glad to be here and to be in this situation.
So describe the most critical part of the game for you. What did you feel it was like? What moments will you remember forever?
I definitely think the fourth quarter, because we finally changed momentum and we finally got it going, and that's what won it for us. So.
Well, congratulations, Sid. State champion for you, too.
Thank you.
So I've got 2 more I'll grab real quick. So.
Thanks, Scott.
Hey, you're very welcome. Congratulations.
Way to play.
And we got Taylin Brown and Nixon Davis coming along. And Taylin Brown is the sub of the game, hit some big free throws in the second quarter and some defensive stop. Describe your experience in this state championship game.
It still doesn't seem real, and we knew that we'd have to play tough defense and work really hard, and I think we did that and came out with a lot of intensity, and so I'm really proud of the team.
Yeah, you did a great job. Any part of the game that you're going to remember? Any specific play?
I think just free throws and getting the rebounds that I got. And
did you feel a lot of pressure?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So congratulations, Taylor.
Thank you.
And Nixon Davis, congratulations, the state champion.
Thank you.
And you had some tough work inside, boxing out. Got a little bit of foul trouble. What did that feel like with the foul trouble? And did it create some nerves for you?
Yeah, I was disappointed that I wasn't playing, but I believed in my teammates enough that they'd get it done without me on the bench.
What are you going to remember most about this whole championship run, Nixon?
Oh, probably honestly just the hotel rooms with my friends and just having fun and eating dinner together.
That was the best answer ever. Because in the end, like I said in your speech, it's all about friendships in the end. So
yeah, for sure.
Congratulations, friends.
Thank
win
you.
A championship. Congratulations to you both.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, we'll send it back to the studios for a brief break and come back with a wrap-up of this championship broadcast.
Dairy Farmers of America is a proud supporter of Beaver High School. For the very best in cheese products direct from the factory, visit the chalet at DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver. They carry a nice selection of cheese, including fresh curd, cheddar, Monterey Jack, Swiss, and Colby. Stop in and check out their wide variety of cheese gift boxes and crafts, too. And they offer shipping. Visit their website at dfamilk.com and click on DFA Mart and then on the picture of the Beaver store. That's DFA Cache Valley Cheese in Beaver.
Welcome back, and it's official. The Lady Beavers defeat the Lady Cowboys 54-46 52 in a championship classic. And just what we expect for the Beavers. They graduate 6 seniors, and a lot of them, the core of this team. And the Lady Cowboys also graduate a huge bunch. These two have battled back and forth constantly. But both teams have some great underclassmen coming up.
They do. They do. You think of on the Lady Cowboys side, you lose Sydney McDonald, who has been offered to play at Snow College, and so you think that's and that will be a difficult player to replace. But you see a young lady like Gracie
Glover,
who kind of blossomed right before our eyes into really
she
tough
doesn't have blood; she has ice water.
Yeah, and so you also look at Brindley Cornell, just a junior. So I mean, the cupboards aren't bare for the Lady Cowboys, and they'll be back in the hunt again.
And so we're here on the postgame, joined back again by Pepper Gale. And Pepper, what an exciting championship game. Any words from you?
No words from me. I mean, I'm excited to see both of these squads come back. Next year, like you guys were talking about, going to be a bit of a rebuilding year for the Lady Beavers. And, that's about it. But, like I said before, I think it was off air, it's hard to see either one of these teams lose a state championship, as both teams very, very well deserving. Just a few things fell Beavers' way, they didn't fall Kanab's way. Congratulations to the 2 top teams in the state, the Lady Beavers and the Lady Cowboys.
Well, we followed all season long on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and on Centricom Channel 10. These are the teams we've been following, and it was almost, in our minds, kind of destiny that it was the Beaver Enterprise, Kanab, Millard. There's some great teams in Region 18, and it was a battle all season long. Beavers come out on top of this one.
Well, and the thing is that they prove us right every time the tournament comes around, because iron sharpens iron, and these young ladies and even the boys, they get after each other. Every game's challenged, and it prepares them for these play-in games and these state games. And until a northern team can gird up their loins and knock somebody off from Region 18. Now, the shame of it is realignment changes that. Now the Lady Beavers and the Lady Cowboys, they're going to still be in the same region, but some of these other schools will be going north instead of south. But Region 18 for these last 2 years was a fantastic conglomeration of very homogenous communities, rural communities that play the girls they have and the young men that they have. They grow up together, they get after each other, and this was for a 2-year run, Region 18 really did great.
Well, you talk about a common phrase is band of brothers. This is a band of sisters, and all of these rural teams grow up together, they fight together. And I loved Nixon Davis's answer is that what she'll remember is friends.
Friends, yeah.
I think that's great. So, Pepper, anything to add?
Nope. I love all these girls just like they're my own daughter. And thanks for the friends comment. It's going to make me cry.
Well, we're going to take a look. Let's cover the Kanab sponsors really quick. A big thank you. All season long, these sponsors have sponsored the Kanab Lady Basketball on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network on Centricom Channel 10.
Now, Kanab Furniture, we appreciate them. Lumber Plus, Houston's Trails Inn Restaurant, best chicken fried steak in Utah.
It is.
Glazier's,
without a doubt, not even a question.
Glazier's Family Market, Kane County School District, Zion Pharmacy, Garcane Energy, Honey's Marketplace, Jones & DeMille Engineering, CC Auto Parts, Kane County Hospital, Kanab United Drug, and the award-winning Southern Utah News.
On the Beaver side of the ball, sponsoring the Lady Beavers, Coldwell Banker, Eagles Landing, State Farm Insurance of Beaver, Barney Trucking, Timberline Inn. Has some good food themselves. They can't beat the chicken fried steak, but there's some other things they do well.
I've pounded a couple of good meals at the Timberline.
It's outstanding. They got a mobile food truck as well. Utah Independent Bank, Beaver Valley Hospital, White Insurance, Mike's Food Town, Dairy Farmers of America, Jones & DeMille Engineering, Beaver Valley Chevron, Beaver Drug and Gift, Beaver Medical Clinic, Tony and Dave's Auto Center, and of course our pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsors, Snow College, Jones & DeMille Engineering, and Sunrise Engineering. It has been a fantastic season of broadcasting on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, and we'll grab both of these two in the shot, as you two have been great partners as we have covered this, and big thank you to the radio station, Mid-Utah Radio, as well as Centricom Channel 10, Barrett Hilton. Let's get a shot of Barrett Hilton. He doesn't get a lot of time, and the maestro, Cooter Gill, as these two are absolutely fantastic. Appreciate them. They do all of the cool, tricky stuff, and we'll get a shot of the maestro over there on the right. And Cooter Gill and a big thanks. They make it work. And anymore, it used to be a box and a suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
We would take one suitcase, and that was our radio box. And anymore, there's 5 suitcases and 5 people.
Yeah, it was like the Marty was a 5-letter swear word.
It certainly was.
We've come up in the world, haven't we?
We certainly have. And that'll do it from us as the Beavers take home the 2A Girls State Championship. And they complete a long road, and the Kanab Cowboys take the silver. We're about 60 minutes away from the game time of the Boys Championship. Layton Christian Academy Eagles and the Parowan Rams. We'll have that one on Centricom Channel 10. Big thanks to all of you for watching, and thanks to all of our sponsors. And that'll do it for us. For Pepper Gill, Barrett Hilton, Cooter Gill, Rhett Jackson, I'm Scott Langford. Have a great night.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.